Not even 2 months since this channel was created, and it's already among the top in its niche. The channel I'm talking about is Next Gen Process, a channel dedicated to explaining how things are made, and the numbers are honestly wild. They're sitting at almost 70,000 subscribers, with nearly 20 million total views. Even crazier? Their very first upload has already smashed 4 million views. Now here's where it gets unreal. According to Social Blade, they're estimated to be making over $60,000 per month. For a channel that's barely a month old, that's insane. And this is exactly why this niche is a big opportunity right now. When a space shows this kind of early demand, the people who jump in before it gets crowded usually win the fastest. By watching this video, you'll learn how you can tap into this growing trend, create viral content, and potentially make money, even without showing your face. This is your chance to get in early and build something big before everyone else catches on. Here is a sample video I created using the exact same methods I'm about to show you.
Shredders break down the cane into fibrous chips. Juice is extracted by crushing the cane in massive mills. The juice is heated and clarified to separate the sludge. Evaporators reduce the liquid, concentrating the syrup. Crystals start to form in vacuum pans under precise conditions. Crystals are dried and cooled for a clean, free-flowing texture. The sugar is packaged into bags or bulk containers for shipment.
In today's video, I'll break down exactly how this channel does it, step by step. Then I'll show you how you can recreate the same strategy in your own voice, so you can finally start that faceless channel you've been thinking about. By the end, you'll see how simple it is to get into this niche and why right now is the perfect moment to jump in before everyone else catches on. Real quick, like the video, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss anything. Okay, let's jump in. Step 1. Pick the right topic. Every good video starts with a topic that excites you. This is the base of your whole video, so don't rush it. Think of it as the moment your curiosity turns into something you can share with others. Look for ideas that interest you naturally. In this niche, there's a lot to choose from. You could explore animal-related processes like making leather, milking goats or cows, collecting eggs from poultry, or extracting beeswax. Or you could focus on non-animal processes like how perfume is distilled, how pasta is produced, or how chocolate milk or cocoa drinks are processed. There are so many possibilities. That's what makes this niche so exciting. To make things even easier, I've made a simple prompt that helps you come up with plenty of topic ideas quickly. You can find it in the Google document shared through the Telegram link in the description. After you open the document, take the topic prompt and drop it into any AI writing tool you prefer. For this tutorial, I'll be using ChatGPT. Once you paste it, choose the number of ideas you want and hit enter. In just a moment, you'll get a bunch of solid video topic suggestions, just like the ones you see on channels such as Next Gen Process. Take a moment to go through the ideas and choose the one that truly interests you. Once you've made your choice, you're ready for the next stage, developing that idea into a full, structured video concept using AI tools. Step 2. Creating your images. With your topic selected, it's time to start bringing it to life with visuals. This is the point where your video starts to feel real. First, go back to the Google Doc and copy the image prompt. This prompt gives the AI clear instructions on what kinds of scenes you want. Open ChatGPT, paste the prompt, and fill in the missing parts. Add your topic and choose how many scene images you want. You can pick any number. For this example, I'll go with 15. After you run it, ChatGPT will give you a full list of scene prompts, including detailed image descriptions and short video-style directions. Once you have those, you're ready to turn them into actual images. For that, I'll be using Zine AI. You'll find the link in the video description. Just sign up for a free account, which only takes a minute. Once you're logged in, you're all set to begin creating. On the homepage, you'll see a recent tasks section that shows your past projects. Scroll down a little and you'll find popular tools. Options like text to image, image to image, image to video, and more. To start creating your images, simply go to the Zine AI homepage and select text to image. This will take you to the image creation page. Keep it open, then switch back to ChatGPT and copy your first image prompt. Come back and paste it into the Zine's prompt box. For the settings, under Model, choose Nano Banana Pro. It produces sharp, detailed images that look clean and professional, making your visuals stand out. Set the output quality to 2K and pick 16:9 as the aspect ratio since it fits YouTube best. Hit generate and wait a few seconds while Zine AI creates your image. Once it's ready, you can download it or run the prompt again if you want a different version. That's it. Your first image is done. Just repeat the same steps for the remaining prompts. By the end, you'll have a complete set of visuals, each one clearly showing a stage of your production. Step 3. Bringing your images to life. Now that your images are ready, it's time to turn them into motion. Animating your pictures is what transforms your video from a series of stills into an engaging story. The tool you use makes a big difference. And for this, we'll stick with Zine. In Zine's workspace, click AI Video on the left toolbar. This opens the video generation workspace. Next, click Start Frame and upload the first image you want to animate. Then, go back to ChatGPT, copy the video prompt that matches that image, and paste it into Zine's prompt box below the uploaded image. For the settings, under Model, I'll choose Sora 2. It produces smooth, realistic animations that keep details intact, making your clips look professional. Set the aspect ratio to 16:9 and the duration to 4 seconds. You can adjust if you like. When everything looks good, click Generate. Within moments, Zine will turn your still image into a short animated video clip. Review it, and if you're happy, download it. Repeat this process for all your images. Soon, you'll have a full set of animated clips, each ready to be combined into a complete video. Once all your scenes are animated, you'll be ready for the next step, stitching everything together into a smooth video that tells your story from start to finish. Step 4. Creating voiceover. With your animated scenes now ready, it's time to take things up a notch by adding a voiceover that explains what's being made and the processes involved. This step will add uniqueness to your video, making it more engaging and educational for your viewers. To get started, the first thing you need to do is generate the voiceover text. Go to the resource document and copy the voiceover prompt provided. Then, head over to ChatGPT. Paste the prompt into ChatGPT and hit enter. ChatGPT will quickly generate a detailed and informative voiceover that breaks down the processes involved in making the product. Once you have the voiceover text ready, it's time to turn it into an actual voiceover. To do this, I recommend using 11 Labs, as it creates smooth, natural-sounding voices that are perfect for your video. Visit 11 Labs through the link in the video description and go to the text-to-speech section. Here you'll find a wide range of voices to choose from: male, female, deep, soft, calm, and many others. Pick the one that best matches the style and tone of your video. Next, go back to ChatGPT and copy the voiceover text for the first scene. If the text has numbers or labels, be sure to copy only the voiceover part, leaving the numbers out. Paste this text into the text box on the 11 Labs page, then select the voice you want to use. You can also adjust settings to fine-tune the sound if necessary. Once you're happy with your choice, click Generate, and in just a few seconds, 11 Labs will provide you with a studio-quality voiceover. Listen to the voiceover, and if everything sounds good, hit download. Then, simply repeat this process for each scene of your video until you have a complete set of voiceovers. And that's it. You now have a professional voiceover that will add a whole new level of polish and professionalism to your video. Step 5. Putting it all together in Capcut. With all your animated clips ready, it's time to combine them into a complete video. For this, we'll use Capcut, a user-friendly tool that's perfect for editing projects like this. You can find the link in the video description. Open Capcut and import all your clips. Drag them onto the timeline and arrange them so your story flows naturally. Make sure the aspect ratio is set to 16:9, the standard format for YouTube. Once your clips are in place, you can upload the voiceover you generated earlier. Drag the voiceover file to the timeline and position it so that it aligns perfectly with the corresponding scene in the video. Make sure the voiceover matches the section of the video it's explaining, ensuring that it starts and ends at the right points to maintain a smooth and coherent flow. If you want, you can add transitions between clips. Though for documentary-style videos, simple cuts often work best. You can also apply filters to give your video a uniform look. Just drag the filter onto the timeline and stretch it across the entire video. Once everything is in place, watch the full video to check that it flows smoothly. When you're happy with it, export your video in the resolution you prefer. And that's it. Your video is ready to share.